going on YouTube? Today I'm going to be showing you my Masked Hero deck profile, and I think it's a pretty competitive version. I love this deck. I've been playing Heroes for many years, so let's get right into it. So immediately you play your 3 Silent Man, 3 Shadow Mist, and your 3 Vion. These are the 3 main cards in your deck. If you're not playing 3 of each, you are wrong. I'd say at least 85 to 90% of your combos are going off all these cards right here. Your best case scenario is to open up with a Solid Soldier and a Vion, and that's where a lot of your combos are going to be starting off. So yeah. Next you play 3 Destiny Hero Malicious, banish him from the grave, summons himself, 2 Bubble Man, 2 Honest Neos, and in this deck, I'm still playing 1 Goblinberg because I find 1 Goblinberg to make it just a little more consistent. You don't want to play any more than 1 because you can't summon him off of Solid Soldier's effect, but you could still get this one out, Attack Gainer. So you get a Goblinberg out, go for Attack Gainer, which both are searchable by reinforcement of the army, and you make a Chariot Beast. So that's why I play that. Getting into spells. 3 E-Call, you have to run 3, and you play your 1 Rhoda. It's standard. 3 A Hero Lives. Kind of sucks you have to pay half your life points, but you have to run those spells just like that. And then also, you play 3 Mass Change, another must for this deck. Then you play 1 Miracle Fusion, 1 Polymerization. You play Polymerization because it's searchable. From Vion's effect. Next, you play 3 Call by the Grave. Now we are running no hand traps in this deck. So Call by the Grave is a must, especially with heroes, because if you want to be able to stand up to things like that run like hand trap heavy decks or like hand trap heavy cards, you're going to need Call by the Grave, because as consistent as this deck is, you're not going to be able to run off your combos if you're constantly getting Ash Blossomed or Drone Lockbird. That will absolutely crush you. So you need to you need to play 3 Call by the Grave. It's like no doubt. You've been going to our equip spells: Horn of the Unicorn, Moon Mirror Shield, Big Bang Shot, Divine Sword, Phoenix Blade, and United We Stand. I chose United We Stand over Living Fossil because I don't have it. So when I get Living Fossil, I'll be switching it out. And then to round off the main deck, you play 1 Upstart Goblin. I like this because it just shortens the deck. You draw into it. It's just a +1, and it makes your deck card shorter, that much more consistent. And then 1 Monster Reborn. Now we go on to the extra deck. So starting with the extra deck, 2 Masked Hero Darklaw. Have to play at least 2. I wouldn't recommend playing 3 because there's other things you can play in this deck that runs well with it. 1 Anki, 1 Acid, because we have the Bubble Man. 1 Masked Hero Divine, now that we have Solid Soldier, or I'm sorry, Masked Hero Dane, or Diane, whatever the hell it's called. And then Absolute Zero. This is a great card to run in this deck, especially when playing friggin' with the Bubble Man in the deck, and it's really easy to get out. Elemental Hero the Shining, I'd probably take this out for something else, but for now it's going to stay in there. Then you play your 1 Saruja, 1 Firewall Dragon. You play Isold. This is one of the better cards in the extra deck. It is amazing. Then you play 1 Nightmare Goblin because of that extra summon. 1 Abyss Dweller. This is where I spiced it up a little bit. Little throwback to Cowboy. And then you play Chariot Beast. Now, you may have noticed, it's only 14 cards. I play Summon Sorceress in this deck, but I haven't gotten mine in the mail yet since I just got the funds to get the card. I should have it tomorrow for when I do my next deck profile, which is going to be 6 Samurai, so stay tuned for that. As far as a side deck goes, you know, I don't have a side deck completely built. As for what I'll be running in that side deck, it'll definitely be hand trap heavy, just in case I run anything like Sky Strikers or whatever. So yeah, just ideas of things you could run in your extra deck. I mean, your side deck are obviously Ash Blossom, Drone Lockbird, just things like that. Also, the reason why I don't run hand traps in my main deck typically is because, like I said, this deck you really need to be getting into your Solid Soldier and your Vions and your Destiny Hero Malicious and your Shadow Mists. So you don't want to be drawn into hand traps. You want to be popping off as many combos as possible, building up as big as a board as you can. You want to be getting your Naturia Beast out, your Dark Law out. You want to get Absolute Zero out. Just all these cards. And when you're popping off these combos, and especially when you're going first, which is when this deck is at its best going first, your opponent's gonna have a really hard time to play against you with the board you could build. But that's it for now, YouTube. It's Hero King signing out.